So, hello everyone. At this class, I am going to discuss some miscellaneous numericals of chapter probability. So, already I have completed all the topics of probability like conditional probability, independent event, and then Bayes theorem, theorem of total probability, random variable of probability distribution, binomial distribution. So everything I have completed. So today I am going to discuss some extra questions, that is miscellaneous problems. Okay, so let us discuss the first question. The first question is the probability of a shooter hitting a target is 3/4. Read the question, listen the question very carefully. The probability of a shooter hitting a target is 3/4. How many minimum, okay, I have written in short, how many minimum number of times must the shooter fire so that the probability of hitting the target at least once is more than 0.99. Okay, once again I am repeating the last part of the question. How many minimum number of times पूछा, exactly जो नंबर है वो नहीं पूछा, मिनिमम नंबर. तो दैट मीन्स यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा इनइक्वेलिटी का कॉन्सेप्ट यूज होगा. मिनिमम मैक्सिमम में थोड़ा सा इनइक्वेलिटी का कॉन्सेप्ट यूज होता है, राइट? सो हाउ मेनी मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स must he or she means the shooter, fire so that the probability of hitting the target at least once, minimum once, okay, at least once is more than 0.99. So since we are solving the problems of probability and we all know probability means uncertainty, तो यहाँ पे जो फर्स्ट लाइन में दिया गया है द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ए शूटर हिटिंग ए टारगेट इज 3/4. तो आउट ऑफ 4 टाइम्स 3 टाइम्स शूट करता है, मतलब यहाँ पे द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट द शूटर डज नॉट हिटिंग द टारगेट, डज नॉट हिट द टारगेट, वो भी आएगा. ठीक है, प्रोबेबिलिटी मींस वी ऑल नो अनसर्टेनिटी, तो हमेशा शूट करेगा ऐसा कोई बात नहीं, कभी कभी शूट नहीं भी कर सकता है. ओके, सो जगह पे नहीं लग सकता है, तो यू हैव टू फाइंड द फेल्यूर पार्ट ऑल्सो. ओके, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ हिटिंग ए टारगेट इज 3/4. दैट मीन्स यू हैव टू कंसिडर इट एज ए सक्सेस. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट द शूटर डज नॉट हिटिंग द टारगेट इज ए फेल्यूर. तो सक्सेस, फेल्यूर, और यहाँ पे पूछा गया है हाउ मेनी मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स दैट द शूटर कैन शूट. सो सिंस वी डोंट नो कितना बार शूट किया गया, सो लेट अस कंसीडर दैट द शूटर हिट्स और द शूटर फायर n टाइम्स. तो n बर्नौली ट्रायल्स यूज होगा यहाँ पे, तो दैट मीन्स वी कैन से दैट द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन बेस्ड ऑन बर्नौली ट्रायल्स. ओके, द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन बेस्ड ऑन बर्नौली ट्रायल्स. इसीलिए मैं एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन डिस्कस कर रहा हूं सो दैट यहाँ पे बेस थ्योरम, बर्नौली ट्रायल, कंडीशनल, सब कुछ क्वेश्चंस मिक्स होगा. ठीक है, सो दैट यू कैन आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स गिवन. ओके, सो सॉल्यूशन नंबर 1, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ए शूटर hitting a target is 3/4. Say this is equal to P, success. Probability of a shooter does not hitting the target is 1 minus 3/4. Yes or not? That means 1/4, which is equal to the value of Q. How many minimum number of times must the shooter can fire? So let n times the shooter fire. Okay, then according to question, क्या दिया गया है क्वेश्चन में? So that the probability of hitting the target, probability of hitting the target the target at least once is more than 0.99. More than 0.99 means greater than 0.99. This is given according to our question. Probability of hitting the target at least once is more than means which inequality sign we have to use? Greater than, yes, more than 0.99. So probability of hitting the target, forget about this hitting the target, at least once may, in the last class also I have discussed one question, that is 10% defective egg, ऐसा एक का क्वेश्चन था, उसमें भी ऐसा एटलीस्ट वन का जो वर्ड है ये यूज किया गया था. उसमें भी जो मैं फॉर्मूला यूज किया था, यहाँ पे भी मैं सेम शॉर्टकट फॉर्मूला यूज करूंगा. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ हिटिंग द टारगेट एटलीस्ट वंस मींस we know probability of x greater than or equal to 1 which is greater than 0.99. at least once मतलब मिनिमम एक बार, तो मैक्सिमम 1 से ज्यादा भी हो सकता है, 1 or more than 1. yes, this is equal to we can write 1 minus probability of x equal to 0. yes or not? in the last class also I have discussed a similar type of question. यहाँ पे भी वहां पे भी जो फॉर्मूला यूज किया, यहाँ पे भी सेम फॉर्मूला यूज कर रहा हूं. At least once means x greater than equal to 1, which can be written as 1 minus probability of x equal to 0. yes or not? okay, so 1 minus probability of x equal to 0 which is greater than 0.99. that is 1 minus, now probability of x equal to 0, since we are using here Bernoulli trials, so what is the binomial distribution expansion formula? NCR, n we don't know, NCR, r is 0, p to the power r, p is 3 by 4 to the power 0 into 1 by 4 to the power n minus 0, that is n, which is greater than 0.99. you can observe x equal to 0. what does it mean? that means probability of hitting the target or not hitting the target. it's not hitting the target, so not hitting the target, इसीलिए तो hitting the target जो है that is 3 by 4 to the power 0 आया, p का वैल्यू टू द पावर 0 आएगा. ओके, सो 1 माइनस nc नॉट, दिस इज इक्वल टू, सो व्हिच इंप्लाइज, ये 1 को राइट हैंड साइड में लेके जाता हूं तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, माइनस nc नॉट वी नो 1, 3 by 4 to the power 0 is also 1, so minus of 1 by 4 to the power n is greater than 0.99 minus 1, that is minus 1 by 4 whole thing to the power n is greater than minus 0.01. don't cancel minus from both sides because here we are using inequality sign, not equal sign, so you have to multiply minus on both sides. so when you multiply minus on both sides, then the inequality sign will be less than, okay, so 0.01. what you are asked to find out? the value of n, right? तो इसीलिए जो 1 by 4 पावर n है, ये 1 को अभी राइट हैंड साइड में लेके जाने से क्या हो जाएगा, 4 पावर n इज ग्रेटर देन 1 by 0.01, which implies 4 power n is greater than 100. yes or not? 1 by 0.01 is equal to 100 only. okay, so since here we are using inequality sign, because you are asked to find how many minimum number of times that the shooter can fire. okay, so what should be the value of n so that it will satisfy this inequality sign? if I say n equal to 1, 4 to the power 1 is 4, 4 is greater than 100, never. if I put n equal to 2, 16 is greater than 100, no. if I put n equal to 3, 64 is greater than 100, no. so but if I put n is equal to 4, then only it will satisfy this inequality sign, right? so what should be the minimum value of n so that it will satisfy the inequality sign? so मैं यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ, therefore the minimum value of n, minimum value इसीलिए greater than और greater than equal sign यूज करने से अच्छा है. so the value of n, the minimum value of n should be 4. 4 or more than 4 होने से ही ये inequality sign satisfy करेगा. if you put less than 4 like 1, 2, 3, it will never satisfy this inequality sign. okay, so the answer is the minimum number of times the shooter can fire is 4. minimum 4 times the shooter can fire. okay, so this is all about the first question. ऐसा सेम मॉडल का क्वेश्चन मैं सेकेंड क्वेश्चन में भी बताया, मतलब और एक बार एक क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करूंगा तो ज्यादा क्लियर हो जाएगा. ओके, So let us discuss the next question now. Read the question. How many times must a man toss a fair coin? How many times must a man toss a fair coin so that the probability of having at least one head is more than 90%? Same, almost same. At least once is more than 0.99. Okay. So once again, read the question. How many times must a man toss a fair coin so that the probability of having at least one head, मतलब यहाँ पे head के बारे में बोला गया है. So probability of getting a head when a coin is tossed once is 1/2. So probability of not getting a head, तो getting head में 1/2 होगा, तो not getting head means tail, which is also is equal to 1/2 only. Okay, दोनों ही निकालना चाहिए. जैसे यहाँ पे भी probability of a shooter hitting a target does not hitting a target, दोनों ही निकाला था, तो यहाँ पे भी निकाला गया. तो this is P because this is success and this one is Q. What will be the value of N? क्या पूछा गया? How many times must a man toss? So since we don't know, let N times must a man toss a fair coin. Okay, let N times must a man toss a fair coin. Therefore, according to our question, probability of having at least one head is greater than, more than 90% बोला गया, तो 90% means 90/100. So probability of having at least one head बोला, तो minimum one head, तो that means greater than or equal to 1, which is greater than 0.9. So again we can use the same formula, that is 1 minus probability of x equal to 0, which is greater than 0.9. Therefore minus NC0 P. What is the value of P? Half to the power 0 into half to the power n, which is greater than 0.9 minus 1. So this part will be 1 only. So minus 1/2 to the power n is greater than minus 0.1. So if you multiply minus on both sides, this will be 1/2 to the power n is less than 0.1, or we can write 2 to the power n is greater than 1/0.1, which implies 2 to the power n is greater than, यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? This is okay. So what should be the value of n so that this will satisfy these inequalities? And if I put n equal to 2 to the power 4, no, 2 to the power 3, no, 2 to the power 4. If I write 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 4 is 16. Okay, so here also the minimum value of n is 4. Okay, so how many times must a man toss a coin, fair coin? So minimum 4 times. Okay, minimum 4 times, मतलब 4 or more than 4 हो सकता है, but it should not be less than 4. So like this type of questions are important. Some more models I will discuss now. So next question, because that is question number 3. Listen the question very carefully. Okay, if each element of a second order determinant, if each element of a second order determinant is either 0 or 1, then what is the probability that the value of the determinant is positive? क्वेश्चन बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है, ठीक है, बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है, कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं करना चाहिए क्वेश्चंस को. ओके, इजी क्वेश्चन को तुम लोग कभी कभी ऐसे सोचते हो कि इजी क्वेश्चन भी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो जाता है. ओके, दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड वेरी इजी ओनली, इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन. ओके, once again read the question. If each element of a second order determinant, तो second order determinant का मतलब how many elements we can enter in a second order determinant. तो second order determinant का मतलब already we have completed matrices and determinants, so you have idea about determinant. तो सेकेंड ऑर्डर का मतलब वी कैन एंटर 4 एलिमेंट्स, यस और नॉट. सेकेंड ऑर्डर मींस 2 into 2. डिटर्मिनेंट में हमेशा रो और कॉलम इक्वल होता है, राइट? तो सेकेंड ऑर्डर का मतलब है द ऑर्डर ऑफ द डिटर्मिनेंट इज 2 into 2. सो 2 into 2 मींस हाउ मेनी एलिमेंट्स वी कैन एंटर? 4 एलिमेंट्स. ओके, सो सेकेंड ऑर्डर डिटर्मिनेंट इज आइदर 0 और 1. तो वो 4 एलिमेंट्स जो एंटर करना है उसमें आइदर 0 और 1 ही एंटर कर सकते हैं. ओके, then what is the probability that the value of the determinant is positive? So how many such type of determinant will be there? How many such type of 2 by 2 determinant will be there whose value is always positive? ऐसा ही क्वेश्चन है, यही क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है. What is the probability that the value of the determinant is positive? That means how many such type of determinant are there whose order is 2 into 2, whose order is 2 into 2 such that their value is always positive. मतलब एक्सपांड करने के बाद हमेशा पॉजिटिव वैल्यू ही मिलेगा. एंड यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दैट यू कैन एंटर ओनली 0 और 1. ओके, सो since you are asked to find the probability that the value of the determinant positive, first of all you should know the definition of probability of an event. So we know probability of an event is equal to number of favorable case by number of exhaustive case. यही तो है definition. This is the definition of probability of an event. Yes? Okay. So by seeing the definition only you have to start the solution. Okay. Since the order of the determinant is 2, so that means we can enter 4 elements. Yes, and each entry will be either 0 or 1. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन में वही दिया गया है. मतलब वो डिटर्मिनेंट के अंदर एलिमेंट्स सिर्फ 0 और 1 ही एंटर कर सकते हैं. Apart from 0 and 1 we cannot include any other number. Okay, so since it is confirmed that we can use only these 2 elements, so how many such type of determinants we can construct? Because you need to use this definition, and for this we should know n of e. N of e means total number of cases, that is exhaustive case means total number of case. So how many such type of determinant we can construct by using these 2 elements? You know the formula. So the total number of determinants of order 2 is equal to how many elements we can enter? 2 elements. So 2 to the power what? Order 2 means 2 into 2, yes or not? Because in a determinant equal number of rows and columns are there. So 2 into 2. So that's why this will be 2 to the power 4, which is equal to 16. Yes or not? You know this formula. We can enter 2 elements, either 0 and 1. That's why it is 2. And what is the order of the determinant? Order 2. Second order determinant means 2 into 2. So 2 into 2, that is 4. So which is equal to 16. So total number of determinant of order 2 is equal to 16. So this is the value of n of e. So total how many determinants we can form? Total 16 determinants. Now what about the favorable case? Favorable case क्या होगा? क्वेश्चन फिर से ठीक से पढ़ना है. क्वेश्चन में जो पूछा गया है जनरली वही फेवरेबल केस होता है. क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछा गया है? व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट द वैल्यू ऑफ द डिटर्मिनेंट इज पॉजिटिव. सो हाउ मेनी सच टाइप ऑफ डिटर्मिनेंट, सेकेंड ऑर्डर डिटर्मिनेंट वी कैन फॉर्म सो दैट द वैल्यू ऑफ दोज डिटर्मिनेंट इज ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव. ऐसा कितना डिटर्मिनेंट फॉर्म कर सकते हैं? बाय यूजिंग ओनली 0 and 1. सो लेट्स सी नाउ. फर्स्ट डिटर्मिनेंट, मैं ऐसे डिटर्मिनेंट बना के ही एक्सप्लेन करता सो दैट इट विल बी इजी. 1 0 0 1. Since we can enter only 0 and 1, so you have to use only these 2 elements. So if I use this determinant, let us check the value. 1 into 1 is 1 minus 0, which is positive only, so we can enter this one. Next, 1 1 0 1. Can we use this one? 1 minus 0, this is also positive. One more, 1 0 1 1 1 minus 0. This is also positive. Apart from these three determinants of second order determinants, can we use any other? Let us check one more. If I write now 0 1 1 0, already I have written 1 0 0 1 and it will give positive value. So just you interchange the position of the elements. If I write 0 1 1 0, after expansion we will get negative value. So that means it is not possible. So that's like this only you have to check how many such type of determinant we can form so that the value of those determinant is always positive. So these are the three possible determinants. These are the three possible second order determinants whose value is always positive. So therefore the required probability of the event is equal to 3 by 16. Yes, three possible determinants are there whose values are always positive after entering 0 or 1. And there are total number of cases 16. How many such type of determinant we can construct with the help of 0 and 1? 16 determinant. So answer is 3 by 16. Okay, interesting question है. ऐसा क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा सोचना चाहिए, बहुत ही इजी क्वेश्चन है. ओके, सम मोर मॉडल्स आई विल डिस्कस नाउ. So the next question is, it is also a very important question. Already this question came in council board I think. Okay, so read the question properly. Question थोड़ा सा बड़ा है लेकिन important question है, थोड़ा सा ठीक से देखना है. Assume that the chances of a patient having a heart attack is 40%. Okay, the chances of a patient having a heart attack is 40%. Having a heart attack is 40%. It is also assumed that a meditation and yoga course reduce the risk of heart attack by 30%. See, after taking this meditation and yoga course, it will reduce the risk of heart attack by 30%, means it will not cured completely. Okay, 100% cured नहीं होगा लेकिन 30% reduce करेगा वो heart attack का risk को. But still there is a chance of 70%. Yes, 30% risk कम कर देगा लेकिन 70% स्टिल चांस है हार्ट अटैक का. वो दिमाग में रखना है ऐसा क्वेश्चन में. ठीक है, फर्स्ट लाइन में क्या बताया गया? ए पेशेंट हैविंग ए हार्ट अटैक इज 40%. वो 40% में 30% रिड्यूस होगा हार्ट अटैक if we use this meditation and yoga course, but still there is a chance of 70% of this 40%. ठीक है, and prescription of certain drug apart from meditation and yoga course, the patient can use this certain drug which reduces its chances by 25%. That means in spite of taking this drug, prescription of certain drug, there is a chance of reducing 25%, but still there is 75% of chance of heart attack out of these 40%. ठीक है, यहां तक ठीक से सोचना है क्या लिखना पड़ेगा क्या. Okay, at a time the patient can choose any one of the two options with equal probabilities. So here how many events are there? Since the patient has two options, either he can take meditation and yoga course or another option is prescription of certain drugs. So that means you have to consider those two events as E1 and E2. Let E1 be the event of taking meditation and yoga course, whereas E2 with the event of taking prescription of certain drug. Okay, so चलो यहाँ से मिल गया कि दो इवेंट है. So apart from these two events और कुछ है क्या नहीं? Read the next part. At a time the patient can choose any one of the following two options with equal probabilities. What does it mean? With equal probabilities means probability of E1 क्या बताया गया? Taking meditation and yoga course. Probability of E2 क्या बताया गया? prescription of certain drug. So these are equal probabilities. So that means if a patient wants to select meditation and yoga course, then what will be the probability? 1/2, yes or not? जैसे कि एक कॉइन में दो ही फेस होता है, टॉस किया, वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग हेड, तो हेड गिरा, तो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग हेड क्या होगा? 1/2, बिकॉज देयर आर टू फेसेस ओनली, हेड एंड टेल. सिमिलरली यहाँ पे भी दो ही ऑप्शन है, आइदर मेडिटेशन एंड योगा कोर्स और प्रिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ सर्टेन ड्रग. Between these two, if you want to select meditation and yoga course, probability will be 1/2. Or if you want to take prescription of certain drug, their probability is also 1/2 only, because at a time the patient can choose any one of the two options with equal probabilities. ठीक है, तो probability of E1, probability of E2 भी मिल गया. It is given that after going through one of the two options means one of these two course, the patient selected at random suffers a heart attack. देखो क्या फाइंड आउट करना है? After going through one of the two options, that means one of the two courses, now you have to select a patient randomly. एक patient को select करना है जिसका heart attack हुआ है, suffers a heart attack. ओके, तो जिसका हार्ट अटैक हुआ है, दिस इज अनदर इवेंट, दैट इज इवेंट ए, और यू कैन कंसिडर इवेंट ई, बिकॉज दिस इज बेस थ्योरम रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन. E1, E2, apart from E1 and E2, there is one more event which is related to the same sample space, or you can say the same experiment. Yes, and what is that event? After going through one of the two options, the patient selected at random suffers a heart attack. So, E be the event that the patient suffers a heart attack. Find the probability that the patient followed a course of meditation and yoga. So, suffers a heart attack after going through meditation and yoga course. So meditation and yoga course को E1 assume करना है. So that means you need to find probability of E1/E. Yes. So that means we can say that this question is completely related to Bayes theorem only. Okay. So now how to write the statement? See. Let E1 be the event. I will not write the statement totally. Okay. Let E1 be the event of taking meditation and yoga course, and E2 be the event of taking prescription of certain drug. Then probability of E1, which is equal to probability of E2, this is equal to 1/2. Okay, so apart from E1 and E2, there is one more event. Let E be the event that the person suffers heart attack. Yes, let E be the event that the person suffers a heart attack. Therefore, probability of E/E1 क्या होगा? Because you need to find probability of E/E1 as well as probability of E/E2. So E/E1 मीनिंग क्या है पहले वो बताना है. E for the person suffers a heart attack. E1 means after taking meditation and yoga course. So after taking meditation and yoga course, it will reduce the risk of heart attack by 30%. रिड्यूस करेगा 30%, लेकिन 100% क्योर नहीं करेगा. दैट मीन्स स्टिल 70% हार्ट अटैक होने का चांस है. तो यहां पे ई क्या डिनोट करता है? हार्ट अटैक हुआ या नहीं हुआ. ई रिप्रेजेंट द पर्सन और द पेशेंट सफर्स ए हार्ट अटैक. तो हार्ट अटैक हुआ in spite of taking meditation and yoga course. So if you take a meditation and yoga course, then it will reduce the risk of heart attack by 30%. That means in spite of taking this course, still 70% chance is there of getting heart attack, right? Of 40%, because a patient having heart attack is for 40%, you have to assume, मतलब ये 40% का ही 30% रिड्यूस होगा, तो मतलब 70% चांस है, 70% ऑफ दिस 40%. ओके, कंफ्यूजन नहीं रखना है. सो E/E1 क्या हो जाएगा, 70% of 0.40% means what, 40 by 100, that means 0.4. yes or not, 0.4, so 70% of 0.4, this is equal to 0.28. this is the value of E/E1. Similarly, now you can tell the value of E/E2. E2 represent taking the prescription of certain drug. E means suffers a heart attack. So now read the third line. After taking the prescription of certain drug, it will reduce the chance by 25%. reduce कितना किया, वो 25% है, लेकिन 25% तो reduce हुआ, लेकिन still heart attack होने का chance कितना है, 75%. 75% of this 40%. so therefore this will be 75% of 0.4. this is equal to 75% 0.30. okay, so this is E/E2. now what you are asked to find out, probability of E1/E. कैसे पता चला, read the last two lines. it is given that after going through one of the two options, the patient selected at random suffers a heart attack, which is E. find the probability that the patient followed a course of meditation and yoga. मतलब meditation and yoga course लेके भी heart attack suffer हुआ. okay, so that means meditation and yoga course is event E1, so that means you need to find probability of E1/E. what is the formula? probability of E1/E is equal to P of E1 into probability of E/E1 divided by probability of E1 into P of E/E1 plus probability of E2 into probability of E/E2. this is the formula. ये तो बेस थ्योरम रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन है, तो बेस थ्योरम का फॉर्मूला लगाया गया. so P of E1 is 1/2 into probability of E/E1 is 0.28 divided by 1/2 into 0.28 plus 1/2 into 0.30. so take 1/2 common from numerator and denominator, it will be cancel, half cancel हो जाएगा. so after simplifications it will be 0.28 by 0.58, this is equal to 28 by 58, or we can write 14 by 29. so 14 by 29, which is less than 1 only, and that means you have to find probability, it should not be more than 1. so this is the required answer, 14 by 29. क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्वेश्चन को इसलिए सोचना है, समझना है. यहाँ पे ज्यादा मिस्टेक होता है प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E/E1 का वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करने में और E/E2. E फॉर सफर्स ए हार्ट अटैक इन स्पाइट ऑफ टेकिंग मेडिटेशन एंड योगा कोर्स. तो मेडिटेशन एंड योगा कोर्स लेने से 30% रिड्यूस होगा, लेकिन रिड्यूस नहीं चाहिए, स्टिल कितना परसेंट चांस है हार्ट अटैक का वो चाहिए. तो 70% चांस है, अगर 30% रिड्यूस होगा तो 70% चांस होगा. 70% ऑफ व्हाट, वो टोटल कितना है, 70% ऑफ 40%, बिकॉज इन द फर्स्ट लाइन ओनली इट इज given that you have to assume that the chances of a patient having a heart attack is 40%. ये सब वैल्यूज जो दिया हुआ है वो 40% के अंदर ही है सब कुछ. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई 70% ऑफ 0.4 which is equal to 0.28. similarly E/E2 means in spite of taking the prescription of certain drug, there is a chance of heart attack is 75%, because 25% तो reduce होगा. हम लोग को चाहिए कितना चांस है परसेंटेज हार्ट अटैक का. सो 25% तो रिड्यूस होगा तो 75% चांस है ऑफ 40%, दैट्स इज 0.4 which is equal to 0.30. so then put the values, you will get the required answer. okay, so this is all about your probability. everything I have explained. now it is your turn to discuss, to practice all types of models. okay, so in the next class I'm going to start a new chapter. so thank you for today.